Hello everyone, I am DayTiMe and this is my video. This is a 100 kill exactly with the Ameli light machine gun. And I think it's a pretty nice gameplay because you need to move pretty fast to get 100 kills, and I don't have stock or quick draw on my light machine gun, and you run really slow with this crap. So I'm sorry if my voices are a little bit like rusty. I don't know the correct word for it, but you probably hear it, and that's because my throat's been messed up for a while now. And that's why I haven't really been uploading at all, because I just couldn't really talk well and I was just breathing loud and it was just weird. But it's kind of coming back now, so I can make a video. But yeah, this is a 100 kill game, like I said. There's a sniper in it that kept decking on me, and I actually get my revenge on him. I pick up his sniper and get the 100th kill on the last second. So I hope you enjoy that. And today's topic is going to be about when my little brother, I have two little brothers. One of them is 2 years younger than me, and one of them is like 13 years younger than me. And the one that's 2 years younger, when we were kids, we would do these food competitions and stuff and challenge each other to like stay in a really cold shower for a minute or something like that. And we would do a lot of like weird stunts like that when we were kids. But we had a lot of fun doing it, and it was just a load of fun. And one of the times, he was like cutting down vegetables, and I don't remember why, but he was cutting down vegetables for one of those competitions, or it might have just been for dinner. It was for a competition or dinner. And at least we did those competitions, and I have more stories from those, like the time when I made my brother and his friend, like one of us would always be like the boss. He would like set the challenges, and the other ones would have to do the challenges. And once I made them eat like a whole big spoon of butter, but that's for another time. Maybe I'll tell that story next time. But today I'm gonna tell you the story when he cut his fingers. It was pretty brutal. We were young, like I was maybe 8, 9, 10, he was 6, 7, 8, something like that. He was really young, and he was cutting vegetables at home. Mom wasn't home. She was on her way home, and he was cutting down, He wanted to be a chef when he was a kid. That's what he wanted to do, and it makes a lot of sense. Cooking is fun, but it's a really hard job. You work 12, 13 hours every night. My friend that I live with is a chef. He worked at a pizza place. He's not like a chef in a professional kitchen, but he wants to be a chef. He works cooking food and stuff, and he was working 12, 13 hours, and that was just a pizza place. And yeah, he was cutting the vegetables, and he was doing a good job, but then all of a sudden I just hear him scream and cry out so loud. He was so loud, and he would just cry and scream, and then I went into the kitchen and I just saw blood everywhere. The whole table was just covered in blood. It was pretty disgusting. And I remember just going there, and he was just crying and crying and crying, and I called Mom, and she was on her way, so she came really soon, which was pretty good. And he actually cut right his two front fingers, like, I don't know what you call those in English, Visefinger and Langatung, that's what we call them. The middle finger and the one right next to it, and the point finger, that you point with. And he cut those two, and he still has a scar, and he actually like cut straight into the bone. He could have lost his fingers. It was so deep, and there was blood everywhere. I would never realize how much blood actually comes out of people. If you ever cut yourself really badly, you know that you can bleed brutally. And some people actually have I don't know if a sickness is the right word, but they have a condition that makes their white blood cells not be strong enough, so their blood doesn't stop. When you cut yourself, it doesn't harden and close up the wound. It just keeps flowing out. The guy I live with, he has that, my friend. He has that. He got a bloody nose like 5 days ago, and he keeps getting it every day, like 4 or 5 times every day since then, because it just doesn't stop. My dad also actually has that too, and he also cut his finger once when he works as a fiddler. He's a really good fiddler, actually. It's not like a really like proud job, but he's actually been like the Icelandic champion of fiddling. That's something, right? And he was fiddling, and he cut his little finger, his pinky, and now it's stuck forever, like in a bow. He can't make it straight, but he can flex it more, and that happened because it wouldn't stop bleeding and stuff. And he also has that. It's just when he cuts himself, he won't stop bleeding. But yeah, about the story, we went, well, I didn't go, but they went up to the hospital, got it all stitched back together and stuff, and my other brother came back, and it was fine. It didn't damage his fingers or anything, but I have a lot of stories of my brother getting damaged. He gets damaged a lot, and like when a forklift ran over his foot. I'll tell you that for another story. So if you like stories, I have a lot of stories. I've heard a lot of things, and I've lived through a lot of things, so if you like my video, then make sure to subscribe and like it if you like it. Like it. You better like it. Alright, but yeah, so this was my video, and thank you for watching, everyone. Have a nice day. Goodbye.